Hello my friends and welcome back once again to Brotherhood of the Bat Collectibles. My name's Chris and I'm the Batman statue collector here on YouTube. And if it's your first time watching, please consider hitting that red subscribe button. I really think you're going to enjoy this content. And speaking of this content, look at what I have for you guys today. This is the Deluxe, that's right, the Deluxe 1/3 scale Harley Quinn from Prime 1 Studio. Now we first saw her teased over 3.5 years ago. 3.5 years. Now, of course, we could talk about the worldwide events and delays and all of that good stuff. But without a shadow of a doubt, my question was, is she going to be worth the wait? And if you watched and tuned into our live unboxing, you probably already know the answer. But this statue, 3.5 years from the time we first saw her teased to now in hand in the Batcave, I can easily say that this is one of the best statues that I've ever owned from Prime 1 Studio. She is gorgeous. She is absolutely amazing. Now, this again is the Deluxe. That's what you're looking at here. She's got the guns with the bang flags and things like that. And I originally didn't even have this on order. I just had the regular. And I jumped on the wait list at Sideshow and was able to pick this one up. I'm really, really glad I did. But with that said, if maybe you decided not to get this one or maybe canceled, and then maybe this review will help you decide whether you want to get it or not, the regular is still available right now. That has the Mallet. Now the Mallet looks fantastic. I will swap the Mallet out with the guns from time to time. So I really don't think you're losing out at all if you get the regular version. Now it is shipping right now at Sideshow. I will put the link down below if you are interested after you watch this review. If you do use that link, it does help support the channel, so thank you guys in advance for that. But I really do think that you're going to be absolutely just fine with the regular. It's great presence, and of course I'm going to show you all the close-ups and all the details so you can really see exactly what you're going to get. But regardless, this piece is freaking phenomenal. Like I said, one of the best that Prime 1 has ever done in my opinion. So I'm going to quit rambling on right now about that. I know you're going to want to see the close-ups and you're going to want to see my full review. So anyway, I'm really, really excited, guys. Let's get into it. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and bring in some of the portraits here. Now this is one of the deluxe version heads, and I think it's absolutely gorgeous. It is one of my favorites by far. You can see the beautiful red color, the greenish blue color as well, and great, great face. As you can see, look at that. The paint is just absolutely stunning on her. Again, that is one of the heads, and then you also, of course, have this head right here. Now this is probably my least favorite of the four, but again, beautiful eyes. You have that great blonde color there, which is great. But again, you have both of these, which look really good as the Deluxe. Okay, so I'm going to set these off to the side here, and now I'm going to show you the other portraits. Now these are the regular portraits that I'm going to show you, and here you can see a beautiful portrait. This is actually way, way better than I ever expected. It is absolutely stunning. I love the blonde. I love the look of her face. It's flirty. It's fun. Absolutely fantastic. But I saved the best for last. This one is my favorite. The winking portrait. I like the way her lips are. Beautiful, shiny. You see a little band-aid on there. The eye is incredible. Again, I just absolutely love this portrait. It's so, so good. And this is the one I'm going to be using to display her, I'm sure. But absolutely love that portrait. Gosh, look at that. So good. You also have these great stands here. Again, these are what you can display the extra head sculpts on. It's got the logo there. And again, these are all identical, so that's really nice right there. Also got some nice details here on some of the accessories. Again, really nice, great leather looking work there, which is nice. Also, you have some nice detailing on like the bang flags. This is one of the swap outs, but I did want to bring special attention to the wood grain here. It just looks absolutely realistic. I don't know if the light is really showing that to you, but it looks so real. So good. Shiny. Looks like real wood to me. But anyway, great swap outs, as you can see. So anyway, that's just some of the details on some of these things. Let's go ahead and get to the review. Alright guys, so it's time to review her, and I mean, just look at this. Look how beautiful this statue is. Absolutely incredible. Now this is the deluxe version that we're looking at right here with the regular portrait, which is my favorite. Obviously you have this great light up base. I do apologize for the cords back there. I'm still kind of in remodeling mode here. But that wasn't going to stop me from showing this off to you guys. So anyway, I'm just going to give you a quick pan, and then we will get right to the base. Okay, and we'll work our way up. Okay, so the base is just massive. I'll give you, of course, dimensions here and everything like that, but it is really, really big. You're obviously going to see a lot of rock work here, and that goes up into the actual stonework on the Joker himself. But, you know, 360 wise, it is very, very cool. It's got just the, you know, the rocks. There is a little bit of tan in the rock, so it's not just gray. You can see little bits of tan there, which is nice. And then as we spin it, there's a lot of hidden detail back here. There's all these great dynamite sticks hidden back in here, which is great. You also have the Harley Quinn logo. I'm glad they didn't put that on the front. I really do like that. Look at the wood grain texture there. Isn't that awesome? Obviously this is supposed to be like a skater ramp, which is cool, like maybe she's built. Looks rickety, which is great, but again, the hidden dynamite's always nice. Again, it's something you would never see, but isn't that cool? Obviously then, of course, as you go around, you do have that Joker hand in concrete, which looks great as he's, you know, holding onto the ramp. Great detail, great texturing, as you can see. Really nice. Then, of course, you also have the dynamite and the different things. This is one here. There's only one like that. And then the other ones are the actual dynamite sticks. Now, the prototype, I feel like, had a little bit more orange. This has hardly any orange on the tips. So the dynamite definitely could be better. It also could definitely use some weathering. It doesn't have any weathering at all. Maybe a little bit on the top, right there, as you can see. But the actual sticks, that would have been kind of cool to have them kind of a little bit more grimy, I guess you could say. And they look okay. I mean, they do add a little bit to it. Obviously, she's the main focal point, though. The skater ramp itself, you can see the wood grain texture. Again, it is fully sculpted, but it's really well done. And you can see like the little details on the edges. And I really like the sides. Again, the sides are very, very detailed. Isn't that cool? Love it, love it. Then, of course, this is the main event, though, is the Joker with the light-up feature. You can just see the detail. That is the size, just about the size of a human head, which gives you, again, an idea of how big it is. I really like that the kind of the neck part of his, you know, that jester bib, I guess you could say, does match the jester bibs, whatever you call those. I'm not exactly sure if that's what it is, but on the stands, so that is nice. Obviously you have the Joker playing card in stone back there, which is great. And then again, just the details, the weathering, you know, just it looks gnarly. It's really, really well done. 360 wise, it's very, very good, as you guys can see. And again, it's just an incredible base. Obviously, you know, a big nitpick was the size of this base. People asked if they could maybe reduce it, because it does add a lot of height, which I do think that she will look really great next to Punchline when she comes out, because she's a higher statue. But anyway, the base is really, really cool. But let's go ahead and start looking at the figure itself. Now, the skates are very, very nice. As you can see, the black, the white, there's definitely some great weathering there. You can see the grays on it. It looks dirty, it looks worn. You have the pom-poms there, which are sculpted. You also, of course, have, you know, a great looking skate. The skate back here, we talked about it, that there actually is a key. You can see the black part of the key there that goes into the base. So there is that black wedge. It doesn't really bother me as long as it, you know, holds the statue up. But I could see where some people, you know, that might be bothersome to some degree. But anyway, I still think the skate itself looks good. And again, the black kind of blends in. You also, of course, have this great, you know, fence back here. Great wood texture. Kind of reminds me of the Bane that I have. Those shards of wood. Looks really great. As you actually go up the statue itself, you're going to notice these socks, which are sculpted really nice. You can see the texture. You can see the difference in that color versus the shininess of her leg, the stocking. And that goes into her skater pads. I showed this to my wife, and she really, really liked the skater elements. She used to actually do roller derby. So that was really cool. Her name was Dr. Blockopus. So give her a shout out. Little Marvel reference there. But anyway, You can see the difference in the red and the black, but look at the texturing. Look how shiny it is. Looks really great on the legs. The skin texture is fantastic. You also, of course, have this great kind of leather holster with that kind of that light brown. Also, there's a swap out for the gun, which I'll show you here in just a bit whenever we have the mallet in. You can see the texturing on her pants looks really great. You can see, you know, how it's stretching because her leg's coming backward, so the fabric is stretching. So that's really great. Obviously, that's a pretty great view right there. Got that same pouch there. Obviously, you can see that, you know, again, her skin looks great. You notice the details on the belt right there with all the little capsules. So again, she's ready to go with her little Western, you know, kind of like an old Western belt that she's fashioned. Kind of almost like the bat belt. Got a nice silver element there on the front. And that goes around. But again, very, very short shorts, as you can see. But looks great. And then, of course, as we go into her belly area, really nicely done, really nicely sculpted. It's got a really nice texture to it. It's white, but a little bit of pink to it, which is great. You notice the suspenders, the black and the red going up. So that is nice. It's got a little belt loop. And then, of course, her corset. You can see how it's pulling. It's got the zipper. Obviously, that goes into her chest area. So, you know, nice. And then I like the way that the suspenders actually come, you know, out. So there's actually, you know, there is space right there, you know, where you can actually see it. So that is really cool, the way the suspenders go. Obviously, then you have, you know, some nice muscle definition in her arm. The elbow pads going up into the gun. Now, again, this is the deluxe swap out. Look at the wood grain. Look at that. I swear it's real wood. I think it might be. You can't convince me it's not. Like, it is so well done. It's polished. It's smooth. It's crazy good. Got the bang flag here. The bang flag can come out, so if you just wanted to have the guns without the flags, you can. You can see the detail on the shoulder. Really, really nice. Again, that skater look. And then this arm right here obviously has the same thing. Obviously, you have the gun. Again, that really great wood texture there. It looks so good. The gun, again, the bang flag can come out. But again, this is kind of the look that you get. I do have a light shining on her, so again, if you think her skin looks a little washed out, looks even better in person. And then this is my favorite portrait. This is just absolutely gorgeous. I really like the winking portrait because it's kind of like she's aiming. That makes just sense, you know. She's like, you know, got one eye closed as she's aiming the gun, so it just makes sense to me. But the portrait is beautiful, sexy, flirty. She's got the bells around her neck, which hides the seam, which is great. You have this great kind of greenish blue color. In the comic that they inspired it from, her hair is black, so there has been some conversation of whether I should paint this black or not, because they use like blue highlights. So her hair actually is black in the comic. So I don't know, but I do feel like it separates it out a little bit, which is nice. So I don't know, that would just be a choice that I have to make. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. But again, just absolutely insanely good portrait. Let me spin it around so you guys can see kind of the side profile here. So this is kind of the side profile you get, like if you had it on the side of your room at an angle. This is kind of the look that you would get. So I mean, I definitely like it, you know, kind of at a slight angle like that. I think that's the preferred viewing angle, as Sideshow would say. But then, of course, you know, straight on too looks really good. Just, man, this statue, I cannot quit staring at it. I just absolutely highly recommend this one, guys. Really, really beautiful. Oh, I did want to show you one other thing I missed. It's got some great print here on the top, Harley Quinn and Jay. So again, this does take place, you know, more of that time period where she likes the Joker and she's still supporting him. So, but man, I believe they actually called this one a Suicide Squad Harley, if I remember right. You know, from the comics, not the movies, obviously. But isn't that beautiful? Really, really pretty. All right, so what I want to do now, actually, did I show you the back? I don't know if I showed you the back of her hair. Let me do that real quick in case anybody needs to see that. Again, beautifully sculpted. Got kind of an open back there with the suspenders coming down. So, again, really pretty. And then the other shoulder pad there. Oh, man, I love this statue, guys. This is literally one of the best, I think, that Prime 1 has ever done. Just really, really beautiful. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to swap out for the blonde look and show you what that looks like, and then I will show you what the mallet looks like as well, because it definitely changes the pose for sure. So here is the other portrait here, absolutely beautiful blonde portrait, and I know I showed that to you a little closer up earlier, but I did want to show you what she looks like with this particular look. So again, I think that the blonde does work here really well. I like that one a lot. Beautiful portrait again, as you guys can see. And I do also want to show you the angry black and blue portrait as well, because I think that that one actually could work as well. But man, look at that. I like this portrait so much better in person than I did in photos or even on video here. But I do think that this pose obviously works really well with this head sculpt. Again, cute, kind of flirty, determined. Love it. This then is that kind of snarky, kind of pissed off look. As you can see, also looks really good. So again, I prefer the winking one, but I do think that this one works very, very well here. And again, this is the exclusive portrait, which I do think it looks very, very good. It's probably my second or third favorite, I'm not exactly sure, but really, really impressive as well. All right, let me go ahead and swap out for the mallet pose and let you see that. All right, so here we go with the mallet. And again, the mallet looks great. I really like this pose as well. Again, personally for me, I do like the guns, but I will say again that if you don't, or if you didn't have the opportunity to get the deluxe, the regular here is still available. And it looks absolutely fantastic. Look at the details on the mallet. Really, really cool. Again, it's just a massive, you can see how big the mallet is. Again, this is a very, very big piece. But again, let me show you kind of back here what she looks like. Again, I do have a bright light on her, so again, if you're worried about her being washed out, but if you think she looks good here, just wait till you see her in person. So again, that is that look right there with the mallet. Again, just a very, very good, I mean, just, you know, near perfect alternative. And it definitely captures Harley for sure. I mean, I love that kind of pissed off look. Again, there's that same portrait that I showed you. But let me go ahead and swap out a few of the other heads so you can see what it looks like. So this is the portrait I have not shown you yet. It is my least favorite. This is one of the exclusive. This is the deluxe. But I'll show you kind of what that looks like. Again, I do feel like it works here with that portrait, but again, it's just not my favorite. Kind of zoom back here so you can see what she looks like with that. Again, she does look really good from the side, maybe even better than the guns from the side, but really cool. So there's that portrait. Let me swap out the other blonde. And so here's the look you get with the other blonde portrait. Again, I just like this one better. I think it is cuter face. But let me show you what she looks like there. So again, this is only if you get, actually this would be the regular actually. This would be the regular look because you get that one in the winking portrait. So that last one I just showed you was the deluxe. But if you buy the regular, this is what you're gonna get. You're gonna get that one, or let me pick up this other head sculpt here, or this one. So again, these are the two that you get with the regular. I'll show you what that looks like too with that portrait just so you can see. Hopefully it'll help you in deciding if you're going to order this or not. And here again is the winking portrait. Right there. Again, I think it works really great. Again, it's flirty, it's fun. I think that both regular portraits work with this pose really nicely. So I don't know, which one do you guys like best? I don't know, it's pretty awesome. Oh, this statue, guys. It is so good. It's just been so worth the wait. Really has been. Again, let me give you a full full pan here with the alternative look. And again, this is the regular that we're looking at right here. Really, really beautiful, huh? Look at that. Oh, this screams Harley. Just really does. And I feel like this is the best Harley I've ever seen, ever, in statue form. And I have owned a lot of great ones, and I still do. But man, this is really pretty. All right, let me go ahead and set her up now so I can get you some measurements. And hopefully that'll help you figure out if you have enough space for her, because again, this base, holy moly guys, this base is massive. All right, let's go ahead and get into some measuring. And the camera is so far back because look how tall she is. She is absolutely massive in terms of base and in terms of height. It's really, really crazy. So let's look at the base itself, okay? So I'm gonna give you guys a look here at this from the front of the rock work. And again, these are all approximate to the back. It's darn near close 20 inches deep, okay? 20 inches deep. From the corner of the Joker card, and again, I am just eyeballing it here, it is a little over 24 inches in width, okay? So think about that. It is a massive, massive base here, okay? But let's look at height. Now this would be to the top of her head, and that is going to be about 34 inches tall. Really, really tall. Does the bang flag go out past the base? No, it does not. So you don't have to worry about that, but it does go back further. So if you're looking at the depth, I guess you could say, with the flag itself, and again, this is just approximate, I'm going to say it is about 26 inches deep. So again, this piece is going to take up some space without a shadow of a doubt. But it is absolutely worth the space, in my opinion, because of the storytelling elements it gives with the skater ramp and everything else, the lights, and again, I just think it looks absolutely fantastic. So again, these measurements are approximate. You're going to need some room for this one, guys, but it's worth it. So there you have it. What do you guys think of the Harley Quinn 1/3 scale? Now, of course, there's going to be the question after this review, is this the ultimate Harley or is it going to be the Arkham City Harley? Both, I think, are going to actually have really large bases. The Harley for Arkham City is going to have this massive round base. This is also pretty round, actually, and I think maybe the Arkham City actually will be a little smaller. So if space is an issue, you might want to go with that one. But I can tell you right now, this one has presence, this one has height. I think the only nitpick about this piece is a lot of people really wanted them to do a smaller profile base. I can definitely see that, but I do like her height because I do think that she will absolutely go well with that punchline that they have teased. You know, it's just absolutely incredible piece. And if you didn't want to get the Joker in front, you might be able to put these side by side if you so chose. But anyway, from top to bottom, guys, I absolutely recommend this beautiful statue again from Prime 1 Studio. All the portraits are absolutely gorgeous. The light up feature, the skater look, which is really great. And again, I really do believe that if you only want to get the regular, it's not settling. It's not settling for the regular. I do think the regular is definitely worthy. I love the mallet. The mallet is massive, as you guys saw, and it really adds a lot of great storytelling elements to her, in my opinion. Again, a 3rd scale mallet, that's freaking awesome, right? But I do want to turn it over to you guys. What do you guys think about this piece? For me, it's a home run. I absolutely am so glad that I went ahead and got her, and I'm really, really glad that she is part of this collection. It's been a minute since I've had a 3rd scale Harley in my collection, ever since I sold the Arkham Knight version that I had. But I love this. I love this one even more than that. The head sculpts, again, all of it. I just love it. I love having her here in the Batcave. So I do. It's definitely a highly recommended BSC piece, without a shadow of a doubt. And again, the link is down below if you're interested in picking this one up. You better do it quick though, because I don't think that this will be around for very much longer. I think that she will sell out once people start seeing reviews and things like that. I don't think she'll be around very long. So that's just my opinion. That's just history and experience here on the channel. As soon as we talk about something, a lot of times it sells out after the fact. So anyway, I do want to turn it over to you. What do you guys think of this piece? Are you going to pick it up because of this review? I love to hear that, so definitely let me know. And again, just let me know your thoughts. What did you like? What did you not like about this statue? Or were you somebody that canceled because of the delays after delay? I know a lot of collectors said, hey Chris, I canceled and now I'm kicking myself. Let me know your thoughts, okay? Anyway, thank you guys so very much for checking out the video today. I hope it was helpful. I hope it aided you in deciding whether to get it or not to get it, or like, phew, I'm so glad I didn't buy it. Again, I love it. I am distracted. She is absolutely gorgeous. So anyway, thank you guys so very much for checking out the video today. If you are new here, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, click that notification bell, click the join button down below for early access to our videos and other perks like bat boxes and so much more. Thank you guys so very much for checking out the video today. Love you all, and I'll see you soon right here in the Bat Cave. Bye, everybody. Hey guys, thank you so very much for watching today, and if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button right here on the screen and check out these 2 awesome videos. I think you're going to love them. And also please join us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. I would love to have you join in all the fun. Thank you guys so very much for watching. See you in the Bat Cave.